we're tuning in with our Senior 1 training group, we're doing some pulling. We got 250s on 40, we're on the second one. The guys that are in the front are in total control here, and certainly if you're watching this video, you can watch a little bit of them. But the part that I want all of the viewers here to really notice is what's going on at the end of our lines, because part of what we're really trying to get people to do with our Senior 1 group is going to be demonstrated by some of these people that aren't making the interval. They're going to get back on it, right? Dennis, go Dennis, get back on it. Dennis is pushing off, same with Matt, 2 to 3 seconds late behind the interval. And Zoe here is going to be pushing off 12 to 13 seconds behind the interval. But she's going to keep going. So she just flipped, actually. She's supposed to leave on the 20, but she's ended up leaving on the 34. So she is, keep going, keep going. She is what we call not on it. However, she is on it at the same time, because we are all at different levels of ability here. And whereas we've got a group of athletes that are kind of leading the way, and they're going to earn plenty of rest on the interval here, we've got athletes who are just really trying to scratch and claw for making the set. And so we're actually focused right now on Zoe, who has been doing an outstanding job today. Our warm-up today was 8 100s on 140, and Zoe came in to our season never having been 100 under 140, and she made every single one of them under 140. Zoe is not going to get a lot of rest at the end of this 200, but if she's doing well, she might get maybe 10 seconds, maybe 3 seconds, somewhere in there. She's got to be mentally strong, because Calvin here is going to pass her. And when Calvin passes her, she has to continue, she has to keep going. She can't stop. If she does stop for 2 seconds, that's fine, but she can't stop and let Calvin go, and then let Alexis go, and then let Matt go. She's got to somehow maintain her own position in the lane while these guys are basically going around her. And if she can do that, she'll come back just in time to make the interval to push off on time on our next thing. Now, if she gets distracted by Calvin right now, she won't do it. She won't be able to accomplish the goal. And Calvin knows that. And so does Alexis, who's behind Calvin right now. Calvin's going to come in, and he's going to earn himself 40 seconds rest. Zoe still has another 50 to go. So a lot of swimmers would just stop and just say, okay, I'm going to take my rest. And she's not going to do that. She's going to keep going right here. That's it. Keep going, keep going, keep going. One more. So these guys have earned themselves some rest. Now we're getting ready for 2 of them on 35, right? Or no, we're only going 1 on 35. And we still have another, what, 18 seconds before we go, right? So as we tune in, we're looking at Calvin leading the way, Alexis going 10 back, Matt's going 15 back. A swimmer like Zoe, she doesn't have to get in by the time Calvin leaves, she just has to get in by the 20. Remember now, she left on the 33. So she left 13 seconds behind her interval, but right here she's going to catch up. This is exactly what training is about. This is exactly what we want. This is exactly what we're trying to get out of our athletes. That's it. Now you got 150 sprint, go get it. That face, that red face, is what we want. There's things we can work on technically, no doubt. But until we can get these athletes to struggle through a little bit, they're not going to do anything once they get the technique down anyways. Now I am focused on one of the athletes going second in the lane. We also got athletes coming in doing 30 seconds right now. And I'm not concerned about Zoe making the 35-second interval on the last one here today, because it doesn't matter. What matters is that she kept going on that spot in the set, and ultimately is having a really successful day today.